So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And got his man, complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. White running to the left. He stiff arms him. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Chris Godwin, 37 yards. And the Buccaneers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Succo. And it's now a 7-0 game.
What an excuse. Don't bother about it all. Turnover on down, man. We know who we are. We know who we are.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Oh, yes.
How do you approach drive
oh,
number
yes.
2?
He's trying to set up his blocking. That's what that is.
Everyone
He's
has
trying to set up his blocking.
Like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Rodgers.
Give me my check!
That's into double coverage and intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and set packages,
get down,
and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
On 1st down, Brady.
give me a break. Come on, man.
He took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need
Down
to
with
do
your
against
damn ball,
these
boy.
receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Go, boy, go.
For Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He has already cracked the century mark in receiving in this opening quarter. From the 13 now, they work on.
You know what time it is?
10. White, he'll try to left
He's
side.
all time. He's all time. Let's go.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards.
Oh, man. Get off of me.
It appears that he's been waiting.
There you go. Way to fall forward.
To get out here and take
Big
off.
power.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute
Let's
remaining in the opening quarter.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try and run it with White.
Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all
Back
at?
to the 3-yard line and no further. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with White.
Ah,
This
you
is going to depend
motherfucker.
on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Been out there.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's a 1-yard
Got
touchdown.
papers on him.
And the Buccaneers' decision
Back there in my back drawer.
pays off with 6 points. An early decision point here, Charles. Maybe one we'll look back on later. They go on 4th and goal, and they punch it in for the touchdown.
We always talk about how football is a game of confidence, and that's how you get it right there. Leave your offense out there and tell them I believe in you. And they pay it off with 6 points.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Go get him. I want that ball.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception.
Give me my ball!
Intercepted a 3rd time. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And some room to run now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Brady now to throw. Touchdown! Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point try now for Succop. And it is now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Go get him.
And a short kick. And the ball is loose. Dillon lost it.
What got there?
Buccaneers. And
Big
he's going to
power.
try to take over at
Oh,
the
look, power.
21-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers.
Get through that. You ain't got to stay
Good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. On 2nd and 7, Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs are able to add on to their first half lead. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described.
Get him.
I see no hope for them.
Go get him.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes
get down, get deep, get deep, get deep.
Got to lean on that leadership.
Oh, okay.
And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Now on
get deep, get deep, get deep, get deep, get deep.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Let that motherfucker do nothing. I got papers on this motherfucker.
You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness. And
he know it, I know it, everybody knows.
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
That's what's 9. We'll see.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Boy, get your ball, boy. Get your ball.
3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay
big power.
Well,
Lil Powell.
They've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for
Don't quit, B. Play it out, nigga. Play it out, boy. Play it out.
Turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point up and good by Succa. And a rout is on here in this first half. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Go get him. Go get him.
A short kick taken at about the 16. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Flushed out right.
My shit, nigga.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out.
Get my shit.
And you take what you
Ooh, that's a defense right there.
Lost out there playing against him today.
You won't call that the snipe.
Third down, knocked away, and
You won't call that the snipe.
The coverage we just saw break out on
That
third
was a
down.
sniper. Let's work on
Dime
this shit.
defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
I know y'all want to fight off my defense or some shit. That's the snipe.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth.
Damn, boy, raise your hand. Boy, all you got to do is raise your hand.
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Rodgers again now. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to claw one back.
Okay.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Time to try out some shit in a game like
now
this.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
We got to see some practicing game
from the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now a give to White. A solid stiff arm. 79 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Damn.
Looking for Godwin, but it's
okay.
intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
It's okay.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. From 17 yards out. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Crosby with the extra point.
Hopefully that ensures that he won't quit.
To 21.
But we're going to turn it back up on his ass right now. Let's turn it back up, guys. Turn it back up.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 3rd down, a run from White. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
He's all time. That's all I got to say, man. Nobody run that motherfucker like me. Nowhere. I've never seen it. I am a fan. I'm truly a fan of Hall. I love to see Hall run.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
No willing in.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, they'll run with White.
Oh, I ain't never seen nobody do it like him. I never have. I never have. He's all time. He's all time.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick.
Say he ain't.
Now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. Well,
that motherfucking run.
That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run.
He ain't better reach out to me.
Almost as if he's been playing.
Send me my plaque right now.
I top this, and each run has been more spectacular.
Send me my plaque. I'm the best ever done it. I know your text looking at me. Y'all study me. Fly me out to California.
Increase their lead to 28.
So I can test man 24.
Set now to kick this one away. And
I want to patent out to my running game. I know you do. Call me out. Write me a message.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will
DM me on my YouTube. Let me know. But you got to pay me.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I knew it.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys
Good job.
in this situation.
Good job,
if they decide to take a shot.
I knew that motherfucker. I thought he was going to go post.
Outside of the 20.
I thought he was going to go
Now
post.
the Packers
Okay.
going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a play
He come across the field.
Rodgers.
I knew he was. Give me my ball. I knew where you were going. You garbage ass nigga. I knew where you were going.
And the Buccaneers
I knew where you were going.
here at their own 15.
How many picks you
You and
got?
I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less.
And he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2
He gonna eat a hamburger.
We step aside.
He gonna eat a hamburger.
On EA Sports.
If that motherfucker don't quit and walk out the house with the hamburger sizzling on the motherfucking stove. Because I ain't eating no grill. I ain't finna grill him no hamburger. You can eat one off the stove like grandma and them used to do. And it's mayonnaise on white bread.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter
You gonna eat a hamburger. Go get his ass
Packers
out.
set to get the football first, and they
probably
are
gonna
trailing
lay
on the
down like a
scoreboard as
sissy.
we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Fielded right around the 8.
Give me my ball. Lay him down. We laid it
He's
down.
tackled down inside the 20.
Sniper.
The Packer offense ready to get
Sniper.
their next drive underway.
Sniper.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do
Sniper.
what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other,
I know you don't care no
never
more.
say never, right?
I know you don't
Because
care no more.
roster, that's how you have to think. You
I
can
know you don't
always
care
come
no more.
back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Get out of it,
And now the
bullshit.
Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just
We'll
their
come
first,
back
so
to you.
2 remaining as they burn one here in
come
this
back to
third
you.
quarter. Rodgers now to throw.
Throw
He
it.
lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
He don't want to eat no hamburger. You better not leave out the house.
That had real promise
Don't leave out the
here
house
in
without
the
this
third
hamburger.
quarter, but ultimately
I'm going to use some
derailed
Lay's,
by the INT.
plain
That
tater
was the
chips
position you wanted to be
with a
in.
hamburger,
Coming out
with
to start
mayonnaise
this
on
third
it,
quarter,
white
get a
bread,
nice
Wonder
drive
Bread.
going,
Give me
looking
Wonder
for the
Bread,
end
nigga.
zone. Possibly got a little
Don't
bit
leave
too
out the
greedy
house
right
without
there.
eating this.
And he's brought down at the 24.
I done cooked this hamburger. You better eat this hamburger. It's
Not a
cooking
whole
and
lot there. The
sizzling
defense
right now. You
was ready
smell
and
it.
looked for that run pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Ah.
They're going to be batted away and
Let's go,
incomplete.
Slippy. Let's go.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
On play action, it's Brady.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, you big motherfucker. I oughta put, you know what, motherfucker. I oughta put Julio in, motherfucker.
When he dropped an open pass and you
missed that ball.
What'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Go down there and get him, y'all. Go down there and get him.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
You ain't going nowhere. All that
I know
dance.
there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Yes, way to get on him. That's what I'm talking about.
Couldn't connect.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight.
He's coming across the field now.
How did he get away?
I know where you're going.
Not being picked off.
He's coming across the field. I didn't.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll find Lazard
He's coming
here
across the
over
field.
the
He's
middle.
coming across the field, man.
That'll leave him.
He's going back. He's going back.
Coming up, they got 8 yards there. Now it's Rodgers. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Across the field.
On play action. Now
I know you
Rodgers.
come across the field. I told you. Didn't I tell you? I know you come across the field, you garbage ass nigga.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Telling you where he's
We're
going.
seeing so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front.
Come on,
the
he's
front
looking
helping
for
the
it.
back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Watch the post.
Rodgers to throw once more.
Give me my shit.
And
What's you doing?
It's going to be incomplete.
This is my shit.
Smart enough to avoid the taunting.
This is my damn ball.
Guarantee he quietly is told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed
My
with.
shit. What?
Finds Watson.
Who is that? Who is that?
And they'll get this well past
Take your ass out the game. What the hell you doing?
Just before the 35.
Oh, he going out there. You know where he going. He going out there. He going out there. He going out. Get my ball.
Bats it away, and it falls down.
I like that though. I like
He
that.
didn't
I
just
like
deny a
that.
big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One
like
that may
that.
help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And down he
love that.
goes.
Look at Shrek.
Rodgers now after the sack.
Shrek.
He'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Shrek want to redo his contract. Give me my shit. We sitting on that bullshit. That's a home-led defense. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere.
Defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
Now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Get that, boy. Get that. It's okay. It's okay.
I tell you what,
It's
credit
okay.
is due there on them.
I didn't like that,
touchdown
Brady.
after that interception.
Your
How about
footwork
him
wasn't
chasing
right.
him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off.
They running it.
Great chase and got it done.
Still a great return.
It's
It's
okay.
a Packers touchdown.
It's okay.
A.J. Dillon from 6 yards away. And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into
Let him
6
hang in.
points.
He won't quit now.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out
Keep him in
wide,
the house.
they forgot about him out of the
Hamburger
backfield.
That's a
almost
really
ready.
good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
That boy running, man.
Goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On play action, now Brady. And this one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Brady, and now the ball's out the field. And the pick it up.
Oh, you know what?
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one
Wow.
back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
That's
hold
crazy.
the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written
All right,
them
let's
off,
tighten
but after
back
that
up on it.
touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Damn.
The Bucs offense
That's
set to
crazy.
begin their next possession. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with White. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Man, 216 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he is going to lose yardage here.
What you doing, Justin?
2
What the hell you
yards to
doing?
loss, 2nd and 12. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 12. Brady gives this to White. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Time to milk the cow.
That'll set up a 3rd down. Seemed like a
You
couple
ain't
sets
gonna
of
get nowhere
eyes were on the
After we done
quarterback,
put a sling on your ass, you ain't gonna come back and win,
And you know
beat
you
us
need
on
good
no lucky
blocking up
shit.
front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these
You ain't
RPOs,
gonna have a front
if you do it
page
right
story
and they
on
look
Hog.
the same,
You
whether
garbage
it's handed
ass.
off inside or the quarterback keeps
Milk
it,
the
that
cow.
allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. 1st down, here's White. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. In motion left is Perriman. On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Damn. Ooh, we got home.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
We got home, guys.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's into the end zone.
He's all time.
Rashad White.
I can tighten it up on his ass. We won't get serious. We tighten it up on his ass.
Put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanting to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first.
Oh, that's a hamburger.
And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific.
That's a hamburger. Get that young man that old man that hamburger. Get that old man that hamburger right there. Woo, the Wonder Bread. Grease all shining through the Wonder Bread. We ain't drained the grease off of the other night.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
That burger was mayonnaise.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Come here, young man.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that.
And now here's another interception. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And we now have a new single-game interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
Damn, he got 5 picks, y'all. Record-breaking. He's the pick king. They named him the king. That's young phenom. He's a rookie. They named him the king.
One of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right.
Ooh, Brady's showing his ass. He's showing his right ass.
He's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
What a sun don't shine.
Tom Brady's arm strength.
It's shining tonight.
But his message there, keep waiting.
Garbage ass.
Look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bomb...
Oh, my. That was pretty.
And you can see
something was pretty about to happen.
That one 62 yards in the air. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And it's caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers up the lead to 4 scores now.
That turned into a
quarter.
Then we gave some nuggets too. We got a 57-piece nuggets
29 now.
with sweet and sour sauce. When he said he didn't even want sweet sour. That's all we got. We out of honey mustard and ranch. Eat it, nigga. Don't let him up from the table. Ain't no Uber Eat tonight.
As they run up and send this one away.
Garbage ass. I own you. I got to feed you.
The 16.
Get him again.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half was pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Do what you got to do.
It was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Throw it. Oh, yeah, that over.
Man, that's Lazard.
Give me that ball,
bro. Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, Rodgers. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown.
Oh, they got it.
A.J. Dillon.
Good job,
his
buddy.
second touchdown of the night. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Brady going to throw. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one goes for 24 yards. Brady going to look to throw. This is caught by Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Damn, boy.
Took the
wrong damn.
A fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
That's what you was doing, Watt, you garbage ass, man.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown.
But you didn't do it like me. I'm all time.
Evans with his second touchdown of the night. As his guys
Make it
are able to
65,
push that lead
shit.
out a bit further.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's
Do
their
something with it.
motivation, because if
Showtime.
it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
We give you a good ball.
Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Oh.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
Ooh, I thought I had that.
Have been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Throw it. Throw it.
Completes it again to Dobbs. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game.
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
28 in one quarter. He stemmed it. Already had outside. He really didn't buy that fake though. Then he got the boots on like I used to wear. Through 8 picks. Oh, 25 carries for 250. Ooh. 10 yards a carry. Ooh. 5 touchdowns. Wow. Watching the motherfucker. North Dakota State. Up at North Dakota. Five picks. Look at my nigga. This nigga was the Sam Houston. Wow.
It's all high, man. Cool. I be going there like deposit. You don't really brag about it when you know you got it. Real hard to read a nigga hooked on finance. Say a lot of things and never catch like sign.
Hope you enjoyed the whole show.